As Joseph Schumpeter once said, the first thing a man will do for his ideals is lie. The next thing he will do, and this is my addendum, is character assassination. Those people who disagree with those with a vision of cosmic justice must be stopped, in their view, by all means necessary. And that, of course, includes character assassination. They must be bought, to use a verb of our time. Now, the people who are the victims of this atmosphere of character assassination are not simply those who are targeted. The whole society is a victim, because you're not going to be able to attract into the public arena people who value their privacy, who value protecting their families from humiliations, if in fact disagreements become simply grounds for smears. In a sense, the people who are caught up in the vision of cosmic justice are also victims, because once having demonized other people, they really cannot go back to square one and re-examine the evidence and find out whether what they've been advocating has been producing the results they want or producing totally different results. And so they're locked into the vision. They have too much of a stake in it to ever think about doing something different. I have a chapter in the book called The Tyranny of Visions, about how the vision becomes more real to people than any empirical reality. A classic example was one described by Paul Johnson, Lenin. And Johnson pointed out that Lenin, although he spoke of himself as a representative of the proletariat, had in fact never set foot in a working class neighborhood in any of the cities he'd ever been in, inside or outside of Russia. He had never talked with the workers and had no idea what they believed about anything. I might add that he also, after becoming the ruler of Russia, never set foot in Soviet Central Asia, which is an area larger than all of Western Europe, and in which all these doctrinaire schemes from Moscow were imposed for nearly 3/4 of a century with devastating results. What he was devoted to was the vision, not flesh and blood people. Flesh and blood people were a complication on the road to realizing the vision. And as it turned out, if he had to kill a few million of those, that was just so much too bad. And of course, we've seen Hitler, Mao, and others with the same approach.